Hi there, JHRacing, coming at you again with part 2 of the GIMP painting tutorial. And we're doing this quick video because of the recent changes in the iRacing 2021 Season 2 updating, and that's because they have a new paint program. So again, we'll just go through the basics. You open up iRacing, you go into your content and your cars. And we're going to be doing something with a Mustang here. So I have to go find the NASCAR Series Mustang. Here it is here. Click on it. And then we'll open up the paint shop. And it shows what you're currently driving, which is this 94 McDonald's car from Bill Elliott. It's a throwback car. And the paint preview window is kind of nice because you can use your mouse to left click and go left and right and have a look at your car up and down as well. So you can check out your paint scheme. So if there's any errors in it, you can go back into GIMP and fix it. You can also use the mouse wheel to scroll in and scroll out, which zooms in and zooms out. Okay, let's go down to the bottom right-hand corner where it says Paint Car. Okay. So we're in Paint Car. It's on the left at the top now. You can see these are the iRacing templates that you can choose from that we're not choosing from in this particular case. You can also go up here to the top where it says Design Your Helmet. You can do a helmet design. And again, there's lots of templates and the colors and everything. Design your racing suit as well, and customize your driver. So you can have a go at that within iRacing, but we're going to go back to paint the cars. And you can see over here on the left, we have our menu for color selection, number selection, and sponsor and wheels. So it's basically the same thing as before. Tells you which car you have. There's the download the template button. It's got a few extra little things here that you can kind of fool around with if you want to. Here's where it shows you the colors you've picked, and the blue, the yellow, and the blue. You can see that's on the iRacing template, but we're not using that. So it doesn't really matter what that is or what template is picked. And there's the sponsor selection. I believe they've added a few new sponsors, like, for example, Butt Kicker. We're not choosing any because we're putting our own decals and stickers on the car. Here's where you do the car number. So same as before, you can pick the graphics, and if you want it angled, the color selection, and that's all for the number. So in this case, it looks like that. You can see that on the side of the car. And then for the wheels here, you can pick what you want for the wheels. So we are really not saving any of this. We just want to go to the download template. So we just click that, and it opens up the Internet Explorer program on my computer, which I already have open to the Trading Paints website. Down in the bottom here on the left, it has opened up the template. I can find that in my downloads. So here it is. Here's it. It says 110_template_FM, which I believe means Ford Mustang 2019.zip. And I can click on that. There we go. And there it is, Ford Mustang Gen 6.psd. So that's the downloaded file that iRacing has done. Now, I'm not going to open this and paint it in GIMP because I have already done one for this example. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back to my documents. I have a painting folder. In it, I have different cars. I go to my Mustang, and I'm going to open up this one called the Butterbeer Mustang. And I see it's got two files. There's a TGA file, which is for trading paints, and there's an XCF file, which is for GIMP. So just as a quick example, I'll just show you what it looks like. I'll open up the XCF file. That will open up the GIMP painting program. And that's what we went through in some detail in the first video on GIMP painting, is how you actually paint the car. And there you can see we've got this kind of orangey yellow looking car with some butterbeer stickers on it. So that's the template that we're now going to upload into Trading Paints. So we'll close GIMP. We'll assume we just finished painting all our car and saved it. There's our saved files. So I'm just going to close this for the moment. Go back into Trading Paints here, and I'm going to minimize iRacing for a second as well, just so I can point out, again, there's a difference between Trading Paints, the website, and Trading Paints, the app. And I have the app here over on the left, and it's part of my startup programs in iRacing Manager. So I just click it here. If you don't have iRacing Manager, that's okay. You get a little icon down here in your bar, and you just click the Trading Paints to start running the app. But for what we're going to do first, we don't want the app running. So I'm not going to start the app. I'm not going to click it or click it down here. I'm just going to leave it off. I have just Trading Paints, the website, open. Now you have to have a Trading Paints account, and I believe you have to make it a pro account, which costs you another $25 or so. So across the top, we have Showroom, My Paints, Paint Builder. We're going to go into My Paints. Pick the car that we're talking about right now, which I got to scroll down to find the NASCAR Series Ford Mustang. Here it is. And it shows me the current one that I'm driving. But I want to load that new one. So I go here on the right to choose paint, choose new paint, upload a paint. And it wants you to have a TGA file, which we do. Select a file. Now I have to go find it. It was in Documents, in my painting folder, in the Mustang folder, Butterbeer folder, and there it is, TGA file for Butterbeer Ford Mustang. Double click it, and you can see it's uploading it. There's success, got it, and there it is, uploaded into Trading Paints. Now I want to check that that looks good in iRacing, so I go back to iRacing, and I can close my preview window. You notice it doesn't show that Mustang with the Butterbeer, it shows my old one. That's because I haven't actually got in the car. I haven't put a driver in the car. Trading Paints links to iRacing through your iRacing subscriber number, and you must actually have a driver sit in your car in order for the Trading Paints to kind of transfer the paint skin over. So we need to go to a session. So we're going to go into just the carburetor cup. Select the car, select the Mustang, and we could go for a test drive, or I could just go into a practice session. Maybe I'll go into a practice session here. Not sure which is going to be quicker to load up right now. And we can join a practice session. Make sure you've picked the right type of car that you have just uploaded the paint scheme into Trading Paints for. And what we'll do is we'll get the practice session going. We jump in the car by clicking on the practice with the car. We can see if the skin updates. Again, Trading Paint should update it automatically. You kind of see a flicker of white, and then you see your new color scheme come on. If you don't, you can press Control and R, and that should refresh all the Trading paint skins for your car and everybody else's that is using Trading Paints in that session.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
So we'll click on Practice. That's kind of jumping us into the car. And the car looks red at the front there. And there it's flickering white, and it flicked to yellow. We can drive out a little bit.
55 miles per hour.
And I'm going to press Control R again, and you'll see it flicker. Flickers white, flickers back to yellow. So that means the paint skin is on the car. So if we leave the car and leave the session, there is our Butterbeer car. We can pause it there. We can use the camera controls in iRacing, Control F12. And here's where you can zoom in on the car. Where's the zoom? There it is. You can zoom in on it, take a look at it. We can rotate it in different directions, X, Y, Z. We can have a look at the car and see if it looks okay. And for right now, it looks okay. We'll quit this session. Withdraw. And now we'll go back to our car content. Find the Mustang, click on it, and voila! Our car has been updated to the Butterbeer Ford Mustang. So again, we can take a look at it. We have some stickers on the side that look okay. Too bad. On the back, I probably could do a little work on the back. The other side looks okay. Let's look at the top. Yep, kind of nice. Looks pretty good. So we have updated our car. Let's say we want to race this paint scheme in iRacing. So this is where we're going to turn on the Trading Paints app. But first, we have to, we're going to do that, but then we're going to upload this paint scheme into Trading Paints. So that's going to be the next step. What I would recommend you do at this point is get a screenshot of your car, or take a couple of screenshots from different angles, or load it back into iRacing and take some screenshots of what the car looks like. Because when you're uploading to Trading Paints, it's going to ask you for a photo. So it's nice to have a nice photo. This is a nice place to get a photo. You can do it from whatever angle you want. Okay, so we're going to close that. We're going to minimize iRacing once again. This is Trading Paints, the website, remember? We want to go over here to Trading Paints, the app, and start it. And you'll know it's running when this little window pops up, which is the Trading Paints window. It's kind of like the communication window with iRacing. So what I want to do now is I want to go into the part that says My Showroom Paints. Click that. And here's all the cars that I have uploaded to Trading Paints. But I want to upload a new one. So here's Upload New. We click that. Choose a paint file. Okay. There's our Butterbeer TGA file. Double click it. And it's uploading it to our showroom. Sometimes it doesn't fully fill up the screen here, but it did upload it. I'm giving this for the community, or is it just for me? Well, it's for everybody. Tell us about the paint. Okay, so select the vehicle. Let's select the NASCAR Ford Mustang. Here's the title, Butterbeer Ford Mustang. Talk about your paint. Okay, what can I say about this paint? It is a Harry Potter inspired Butterbeer sponsored Mustang. Okay. And you can put whatever you want in there. Sim stamp number means iRacing will give it whatever number it wants. If you want to do custom number, that's a little bit of a different story. There's some good tutorials on YouTube about doing custom numbered paint jobs. Here's the pictures part. So this is where it's good to have taken a picture of the car. Where did I put the pictures? I put the pictures in my pictures folder. I've got this one, and I've got another one here. I'll load 2 pictures. Car. Okay. Paint booth information. I can let the people watching the video or looking at the car see what fonts and colors I've used, or they can pick their own. So I'm just going to let them pick their own. So I'll just leave that blank, and I'll just add paint to showroom. And there it is. It's been added to the showroom. You can tweet about it or put it on Facebook. I don't usually do that. Just close it. And here it is. So there's picture 1, Here's picture 2. I don't particularly like those pictures because I'm in them, but that's okay. I might as well show who I am. And I go over here. I like to favorite it. And I can race it. Do I want to race it? Confirm. Yes, I want to race it. Ready to race. I can close that. I can get out of Trading Paints. I don't have to worry about the app. I just go back into iRacing. I can load up whatever I want. This is just the same as it looked before. It's just going to show you the paint skin going on the car. Select Mustang. Continue. And we'll join a session as soon as it comes up. There we go. So this time we're running a practice session. We have Trading Paints, the app running. So our paint skin is just going to work just like before. But because we've selected race this paint, that means that we're actually going to be racing the paint. So whatever session we go into, race, practice, qualifying, test drive, the Butterbeer Ford Mustang paint skin will load up. So we'll just verify that in iRacing, and we'll head out and do a lap, and we'll say, okay, we'll see you next time. Thanks for watching. We'll do some more tutorials and commentaries coming up in the future.
Radio check.
Spotter, radio check.
So there we go. We flashed to our yellow Butterbeer car,
Midnight speed limit is 55
and off we
miles
go.
per hour. There's a car behind. Take care, rejoin him.
We'll just pull off to the side so you can have a look at the paint scheme in all its glory. And there she is. Can't see much down there. Let's just go back a bit. Okay, well, thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.